Have you ever wondered why some men can walk into a room and instantly captivate a woman's attention while others remain invisible? It's not about their looks, their money, or even their charm. It's because they understand one powerful truth. Attraction starts in the mind, not the body. If you've ever felt like you're stuck trying to impress someone with surface-level tactics that don't last, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know how to ignite deep, magnetic attraction without even laying a finger on her. This isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about mastering the subtle art of connection, grounded in timeless wisdom. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Myth of Physical Attraction. Most men believe attraction starts with physical gestures. A touch on the shoulder, a playful nudge, or a flirty smile. These things might grab attention for a moment, but they don't leave a lasting impression. Think about it. When was the last time a fleeting physical gesture stayed with you? Probably never. Here's the truth. Real attraction is built on something much deeper, the mind. Humans are wired to connect emotionally and psychologically long before the physical ever comes into play. It's in the way you make someone feel seen, understood, and intrigued. That's what lingers long after the moment is gone. Picture this. Two characters in a movie exchanging a glance from across the room. No words, no touch. Just an undeniable spark that makes you lean in. That kind of tension isn't just for Hollywood. It's real and it's magnetic. Imagine having that kind of energy when you walk into a room. People notice you, not because of what you're doing, but because of the presence you carry. Here's the secret. When you learn to tap into emotional and psychological attraction, you create a connection that transcends the physical. You become unforgettable, the kind of person others can't stop thinking about. And that spark? It's not just chemistry, it's a skill you can master. Ready to learn how? Let's dive deeper. Chapter 2. The Power of Presence. Let's make this practical. The next time you're in a conversation, slow down. Don't rush to fill every silence or feel pressured to impress with big over-the-top gestures. Instead, let the moment breathe. Hold her gaze a second longer than usual, just long enough to create a spark of curiosity. Let a small, subtle smile linger. Speak with a calm, deliberate tone that shows you're in control of the moment. Why does this work? Because you're creating mystery, and mystery is irresistible. You're not laying all your cards on the table, and that leaves her intrigued, wondering what's beneath the surface. Most men make the mistake of overcompensating, leaning in too much, laughing too loudly, or piling on the compliments. While they think they're making a good impression, it actually comes across as needy and desperate. But here's the key. Less is more. Confidence isn't about saying the most. It's about knowing when to say less. When you're at ease in the silence, when you can hold a moment without scrambling to fill it, you're sending a powerful message. I'm comfortable with myself, and I don't need to chase approval. And that quiet confidence, it's magnetic. So the next time you're in a conversation, remember, it's not about what you say, but how you carry yourself. Create space for curiosity to grow, for her to lean in and wonder. That's the power of presence, and it's a game changer. Ready to master it? Keep watching. Chapter 3. Making her feel seen. Here's the harsh truth. Most men get this completely wrong. They believe impressing a woman is about being flashy, dominating the conversation, or showering her with compliments. But here's the secret. They're missing the mark. None of that creates a real connection. If you want to stand out, if you want to be unforgettable, you have to do something most men overlook. Make her feel seen. Think about it. When was the last time someone noticed something small but meaningful about you? Maybe they remembered your go-to coffee order, mentioned how your laugh brightens a room, or pointed out a unique habit you didn't even realize you had. How did it make you feel? Probably incredible, right? Women crave that same sense of being truly noticed. It's not about the surface-level stuff. It's about making her feel valued for who she is beneath the exterior. Here's how you can do it. Pay attention to the details. If she casually mentions her favorite author, don't just nod and move on. Remember it. The next time you talk, bring it up and ask her opinion on one of their books. If she tells you about her favorite dessert, surprise her by suggesting a cafe that serves it. It's not the size of the gesture that matters, it's the thought and attention behind it. These small but thoughtful actions speak volumes, and it doesn't stop there. Truly making her feel seen requires more than just noticing the details. It's about how you listen. Most people listen to respond, to chime in with their own story or advice. Don't be that guy. Instead, listen to understand. When she talks, focus entirely on her words, her tone, and what she's trying to share. For example, if she's venting about a stressful day at work, resist the urge to swoop in with quick fixes. Instead, acknowledge her feelings. That sounds really frustrating. How did you deal with it? That simple act of empathy, of truly hearing and understanding her, is rare. It's the kind of connection that goes beyond surface attraction and creates something deeper, something unforgettable. Want to know the best part? When she feels seen, she'll start to see you in a completely different light. Ready to become that rare person who stands out in a crowd? Let's keep going. Chapter 4. The Subtle Art of Challenge. Women are naturally drawn to men who present a challenge. Not someone who plays games, but someone who knows his worth and doesn't fall head over heels the moment she smiles. Think about it. What's more intriguing, someone who's always available or someone who's just a little out of reach? Here's a practical example. If she suggests meeting up last minute instead of dropping everything, say, "I'd love to, but I already have plans tonight. Let's plan for another day." This shows you value your time and have a life outside of her, which is incredibly attractive. Remember, playing hard to get isn't about being cold or aloof. It's about balancing your interest with your own standards. Show her you're interested, but also make it clear that your time and attention aren't freely given to just anyone. Chapter 5. Mastering Tone and Language. How you say something often matters more than what you say. Your tone of voice and choice of words can create an undeniable pull. Speak with confidence, calmness, and control. Women subconsciously pick up on these cues, and when done right, your tone communicates strength and stability. For instance, instead of saying, "I really like spending time with you," pause, meet her eyes, and say, "You know, I really enjoy spending time with you." That pause creates anticipation, making your words more impactful. Use suggestive language to spark curiosity. Instead of saying, "You're interesting," try, "There's something about you I can't quite figure out." That subtle shift invites intrigue and keeps the conversation engaging. Chapter 6. The Power of Eye Contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful tools in building attraction. When done right, it creates a connection so intense that it's almost tangible. Most people aren't used to being truly looked at, which is why it stands out. Here's how to do it. Hold her gaze just a second longer than usual. Let her feel the weight of your attention. If she's speaking, keep your eyes on hers. Nod slightly, offer a small smile, and resist the urge to look away. This simple act makes her feel like she's the only person in the room, and that feeling is magnetic. Chapter 7. Building Mystery. If there's one thing that keeps a woman thinking about you, it's mystery. Not the kind that feels distant or cold, but the kind that leaves her curious. Most men make the mistake of oversharing too soon. But when you hold back just a little, you become far more intriguing. For example, if she asks about your weekend, don't give a detailed rundown. Instead, say, "It was interesting. Maybe I'll tell you about it someday." That leaves her wanting to know more. Pair this with a rich, independent life filled with passions and hobbies, and you'll naturally become more captivating. Chapter 8. The Art of Silence. Most men feel the need to fill every moment of silence, but the man who understands the power of silence knows that's where real connection happens. Imagine this. You're in a conversation and there's a brief pause. Instead of rushing to fill it, hold her gaze and let the moment linger. That silence builds tension, the good kind. When she asks a question, don't rush to answer. Pause, think, and then respond. This shows you're thoughtful and deliberate, which instantly sets you apart. If you found this valuable, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more insights like this. Don't keep this to yourself. Share it with someone who could use a little guidance. Remember, real attraction doesn't start with touch. It starts in the mind. When you master the art of presence, empathy, and connection, you elevate yourself above the rest. You're not just another guy, you're the man she can't stop thinking about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.